Failure as a catalyst for success. Failure is often seen as the end of the road, a sign of defeat, or a reflection of our inadequacies. It's the word that makes us cringe, the experience we try to avoid, and the moment we desperately wish we could erase. However, what if we've been looking at failure all wrong? What if, instead of a setback, failure is actually a powerful catalyst that propels us toward success? In this quest, we'll explore how failure, when embraced with the right mindset, can be the very thing that drives you forward, if you're willing to see it for what it truly is, a necessary part of the journey to success. The power of reframing failure. The first step in transforming failure into success is to reframe it. Instead of viewing failure as something inherently bad, consider it a valuable feedback loop. Each failure contains crucial lessons that provide insight into what doesn't work. If you only succeed, you never learn how to improve, innovate, or grow. Failure is the experience that offers clarity. Does he? Consider Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison didn't see his repeated failures as defeats. He saw them as stepping stones toward success. Each failure was a discovery, a necessary learning process on his way to inventing the light bulb. In fact, many of history's most accomplished people, Edison, Michael Jordan, Walt Disney, Steve Jobs, experienced repeated failures on their path to greatness. If you shift your perception of failure, you can begin to see it not as a wall, but as a door that leads you to insights, improvements, and ultimately success. Failure teaches resilience and adaptability. One of the most valuable lessons failure offers is the development of resilience. It forces you to face adversity head on and bounce back stronger. In this way, failure becomes a test of your determination and your ability to adapt. When things don't go as planned, there's a tendency to want to give up or fall into despair. But the key to overcoming failure is not about avoiding it. It's about learning how to respond when it occurs. The most successful people are not those who never fail. They are the ones who fail and keep moving forward. Resilience doesn't come from smooth sailing. It comes from navigating through the rough waters and continuing despite the storms. Each time you fail and rise again, you strengthen your capacity to endure and your ability to adapt your approach. This process is what leads to success, turning failure into actionable insights. Every failure is a goldmine of information. The key is to dig into it and extract what went wrong, what you could have done differently, and how to move forward from there. Reflecting on your failures rather than shying away from them allows you to understand the cause of your mistakes and identify opportunities for growth. Ask yourself these questions when you encounter failure. What can I learn from this experience? What did I do well, even in the face of failure? How can I adjust my approach next time? What resources or skills do I need to develop in order to improve? These questions help shift your focus away from self-blame and frustration and direct it towards self-improvement and strategic thinking. With this mindset, failure becomes an invaluable resource that fuels your progression toward success. Persistence, the key to unlocking success. Success rarely comes instantly. It often takes repeated attempts, years of effort, and countless failures. But with each failure, you learn what doesn't work, and that takes you one step closer to discovering what will. Remember that many of the world's most successful individuals faced rejection before finding their breakthrough. J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter manuscript was rejected by 12 publishers before being accepted. Oprah Winfrey was told she was unfit for television. Walt Disney was fired for lacking imagination. These individuals didn't let their failures define them. They let them refine them. Persistence in the face of failure is what separates those who succeed from those who give up too soon. Success doesn't belong to the ones who never fail. It belongs to the ones who refuse to let failure stop them. The courage to try again. What makes failure so difficult is the vulnerability it brings. When you fail, it's easy to feel exposed, inadequate, and discouraged. But it's also in these moments of vulnerability that we discover our true strength. The courage to rise again after falling is where growth occurs. Every time you gather the strength to try again, you are building the mental and emotional resilience necessary to achieve greatness. Success is not a destination, it's a process. It's about persevering through the tough times, learning from the failures, and having the courage to keep going. Each time you push forward, you get closer to your goals, whether they are personal, professional, or creative. Conclusion: embrace failure as your teacher. In conclusion, failure is not something to fear or avoid. It is not the end, it is the beginning of a new chapter. It's the catalyst for growth, the fuel for innovation, and the spark that ignites the path to success. The next time you encounter failure, don't be discouraged. Instead, embrace it as an essential part of your journey. Learn from it, adapt, and use it as a stepping stone toward your ultimate success. Remember, it's not how many times you fall that matters. It's how many times you rise. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a crucial part of it.